Connected. Channel switched.
I don't know if it has to do with like extending the engine cover beforehand, but last time I did it, it did not automatically throttle up. And literally as soon as it was my turn to launch, the plane behind just immediately got pulled into the back of it. And then, yeah, even if you did throttle up, you wouldn't have had a chance to pull. It wouldn't have accelerated away fast enough.
Oh, okay. It
Yeah,
would be
good
good
morning,
to post on the
good
forum so
afternoon.
we can see.
Hi, Tim. Long time.
I do. Yeah, I guess I can. The problem is I can't demonstrate it without actually just doing it. Wait, are you in the server now? If you're going to join, I'll pick up the stimmy. You can watch.
User entered your channel.
I'll take the semi then.
Okay.
Yeah, John, I was behind you when this happened. This was in the forest that time, I think. You took the engine out, and we was moving forward as the queue was progressing, and the plane behind you, once you get the engine out, went through you and crashed you.
Don't do it, Wee, because you're not going to be able to fly with us if you do. So you can do it offline somewhere, because you're not going to
Well,
get back in.
I can't try it offline. I need a bunch of people in the server.
That's right. That's right. Well, okay, you'll be on server 2 then at least.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Mid-air collision recovery is on, but that wouldn't help.
Well, technically, it's a mid-air collision. Yeah, it is. So maybe it works.
Servers up.
Thanks.
I'll go sit in the right seat though, because that's much nicer to fly from.
What that means? A cockpit.
Yeah.
And this also happens with the DG too. It's just basically anytime you self-launch, it seems like it doesn't wait for you to move move away before pulling you through.
Probably the best way to observe would be you and somebody on a server together, and you behind the stemma.
User joined
Yeah,
your
but it's
channel.
hard to form a line because everybody gets pulled away immediately. But we can figure it out. We have our ways.
So a weight limit. So yeah.
Happy birthday yesterday, Mike.
Thank you, Tim. It was a good
Happy
one.
birthday.
Thank you, Zelko, and
Oh,
hi.
Hello, guys.
I need to rejoin anyway. I forgot to turn on VR, so I can just test this and then rejoin.
When it says unclassified, does it mean it's inactive or something?
Yeah, I think so. It's not right.
Yeah, when the boundaries are grayed out, it's inactive.
The unclassified thing just means it doesn't have a specific type of airspace, but yeah, the gray means it's turned off.
Now, what do I want to fly?
Glider?
F-16.
Gyrocopter? Oh no, probably not.
User joined your channel.
Good day, everyone.
Hi.
Hey, Josh.
Hello, Josh.
Hi, Josh.
Hey, Josh.
Yeah. When I didn't have my when it happened to me last time, I did not have. Well, I did have the engine extended, but it might be
No, I'll
interesting to
just
see.
try it like this. I'll
Yeah.
see.
Hey, Dennis, congratulations on second place in Marburg, I think it was. Just incredible.
Oh, yes, Dennis. Very nice flight.
Just
Very
incredible.
strong, yeah. I reflew the task today and was slower than yesterday. So
Oh, you just
so
barely
strong.
escaped weak. The plane behind me almost hit you. That's it. Yes, I wonder if it's because you have having the engine extended first. Because like I said, it does it on the DG. It did it on the DG as well, and on the DG, you if you want to self launch, you have to have the engine out first. So maybe that's what's causing it.
Mm.
Because when I had it on the DG, the engine did not start automatically. Also, you can start the engine when you're just in the flight line too, and start trying to move forward, even when it's not your turn, and you didn't used to be able to start the engine. Like if you come back in for a second, just extend your engine and start moving forward, and you can actually move.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, the server is full.
User joined your channel.
Yeah, I'll try a few times.
2 will be filling up too. Or yeah, you'll have people in it.
Evening.
Hey,
I really need to get rid of this
Mhm.
stupid
User joined
towing
your
and just
channel.
make it air start.
you think?
Week,
Yesterday, this
another
was also
thing
a
yesterday.
nightmare on the server A. Marburg.
We had also a strange start yesterday at a short airfield, which the end was in a hill, and the
Yeah,
glider turned to 90 degrees. You saw it already.
Yeah, that's not a good field to do launches from.
Yeah.
You need to do air starts with big competitions.
Yep. But there is no button to center the glider, like center the VR.
Nope.
Okay.
I wonder. We think that could be worse now because of the tire friction being different than the.
I don't know.
That happened in Condor 2 as well, but it seems like it's worse now. I was wondering if it's because the tires are slippery now, so the tires slip and rotate worse than they used to. But yeah, look at you look at the airport. There's no room. You couldn't have. There was no place for even all those gliders to be parked at. So yeah, it's kind of like.
Well, when you're ready to start for takeoff, your wings get leveled by an invisible man. So maybe they could straighten up the glider's position, also horizontally.
The guys say that when they press the brake and move in the brake, they don't slip away.
Yeah, but by the time I realized what's going on and pressed the brake, it was too late.
Yeah, they shouldn't. They should just do air starts in competition. Same in Tchin. It's ridiculous that we have to launch every time.
Yep. Yeah. Think the same, yeah. After a while, you have to see it with starting from ground.
Lately, as full as the server's been, the stop join has been over by the time the field launches.
And when you have air start, you start then when you connect. So everyone start at another time, not all at the same, and have to wait for other.
User joined your channel.
And somebody last night in Marburg was crashed on a start line, and because I was at I don't know 45 degrees, my cable snapped and my wing hit the guy who was there, and I got disqualified. Even though
Okay.
I flew the task on a server too.
Gerd, ich habe den Fehler von gestern rausgefunden. Die Starthöhe stimmte nicht. Ich hatte heute den Task nachgeflogen, hatte wieder diese 250 Penalty Points. Ich musste tiefer
Also,
starten, mit
bist du
2,3
mit-
ging's. Nicht mit
Okay.
2,5
Der war ja 2,4.
oder 2,4.
Okay.
Also ich habe diverse Mal den Start angeflogen, bis ich 0 Penalty Points hatte. Das war bei 2,3. Also zukünftig werde ich nicht mehr so an die Grenze gehen, um keine Penalty Points zu kassieren.
Ja,
Irgendwas hat da nicht gestimmt gestern.
Ich habe es ja an den Wegpunkten gemerkt, was das LX angeht. Ne? Also kannst nicht mehr so knapp um die Pin herum.
Ja. Also weißt du, wenn du auch einblenden kannst, das stimmt so nicht wirklich auf den Meter genau. Aber trotzdem, ich war ja drunter. Es ging heute besser, bin heute besser geflogen. Auch viel mehr auf Vorwärtsfliegen. Aber ich war immer noch langsamer, viel langsamer als andere. Das ist Wahnsinn, was die an Speed aufbauen können.
Ja.
I don't know if it got if you saw it in the forum week. I put a thing in, there were a couple of issues I found with the PDA from doing AAT tasks. They may have gotten buried in the forum. I don't know if no one responded to it. I don't know if you saw it or not.
Nope, I saw it, and it's intentionally like that.
With the task ETE thing being to the next turn point.
Yep. You have to
What's-
set it to finish to get the correct.
What use would it be? What use would it be other than to the finish? Isn't it reference to the minimum time for the task? I don't understand what if it's the time to the end of the task on an AET task.
It's target ETE, not task ETE. It's target ETE. So if you have the target set at the turn point, it will show the turn point.
By the way, welcome back, Tim. I hope you had a good visit with your mother.
Oh yeah, that was nice. Thanks.
Good to have you back.
It was the other thing intentional where the it stays locked on the target after you turn off the adjusting mode too. I thought that was I didn't even realize you could do that. Once I play with that, it worked. But when you exit that mode, it doesn't recenter the map.
Yeah. Yeah, before you could do it shift page up and page down. You could move through the turn points, also not in move mode. We had it differently set up before. That's still a remnant from that, I guess.
Oh, nice. Turboprop.
Task started.
Oh dear. Why was I flying in L flaps?
User joined your channel.
Hello, good evening.
Hi, Robert.
Hi, Henry.
Hello.
Good evening.
How are you?
Oh, Andreas, you're lucky. You get the jet.
Yeah. Rockets to the heaven, yeah. It's also my bucket list as model plane. once I will build a Pilatus Porter with real turboprop. Be careful on the right side, we have parachutes.
Thanks.
Joke.
Oh, it
What's
wasn't
going on?
some of those landscapes did have parachutes. Some people did actually put parachutes in their landscape. That's why I was like, when you said that, I thought you were just being serious. I didn't notice it. I don't think Tchin or AA2 didn't.
All
have
kind
that.
of stuff in the air. Birds, parachutes, and so on.
Yeah, that's true. I never seen the birds in the Condor 3. Are they there?
No,
There was in
there's
the promotion, the pictures that there was some eagles flying in the.
we can I get that coating that's on my left wing and have it put on the right wing to keep the bugs off. I know it's already been on before. Reported. I hadn't actually flown the ASW-20 enough to notice that was an issue.
I remember the Norwegian scenery where there were ravens just above the pines. And everybody crashed with them, going low over the pine trees.
So they were static.
Yeah.
First time I've heard chatter on the radio. What are the default keys for adjusting that? Adjust the frequency to a new frequency?
The
flashes or the tick.
Oh yeah, backslash and apostrophe on the US keyboard.
Cool, thank you.
Buttons left of the enter test.
Although that also changes your frequency for chat messages.
Oh, right.
Oh, does that actually change the text chat as well?
At least
Yeah.
it did in Condor 2, at least.
Yeah, I'm sure it must.
I'm still seeing text chat.
Wait, so you're
Really?
not, you're still,
Ah, new cloud. Nice.
wait, so, wait, what frequency did you turn it to, Dennis, so I can check?
I turned 124.00. I just had a lot of people chatting on, what is it, 127.25 or whatever it was.
Yeah. So I said test, did you see it?
1350.
And I'm on the second server.
Oh. Okay, well that would,
Yeah.
that would have a slight effect on that.
That's a different frequency.
We have more powerful transmitter to deal with that problem.
Yeah. Was it a 170 start again?
Yep.
I did find out a way to get the sun angle working in XeSor. Someone had made a little program, a little tiny little script in Python that injects the time into the NEMA sentences for the GPS thing, so I can actually get XeSor showing the sun direction on the terrain now. it's not finding the cloud.
So stupid. Join time is over. We're still 20 people on the ground.
Yep.
Yeah, I wonder if it's half the reason why they don't turn up the number of planes on the server as well, because it's already bad enough with 40. Just imagine they bumped up to like 60. You never get off the ground.
Well, Marburg is tow, and it's got a large number of people allowed, right?
Yeah, and it took forever. And they were on a slope runway, so a third of the people were all cockeyed, couldn't get launched.
But thing is, he didn't fire up his second server. I think 15 minutes later.
No, but I was in the second server 10 minutes after I got on.
It was a bit rubbish.
Yeah.
In all honesty, I would not even try to join server A, but because there was no other option, I had to.
I think it started 10 minutes after. But we started like 10 minutes before server A started.
I gently brought up, I was in a Marburg once, and I gently brought that up in the texting, you know, hey, how about an air start? This is like last year, and it was not receptive. There was somebody there that represented the server, evidently.
Yeah, I just don't understand. When we were doing Euro battle with 80, 90, sometimes more than 100, it was very nice we had an air start.
Yeah, maybe they have to learn that task setter has to do this better in future. He apologized yesterday, the guy which done this task.
It's not a trick. Set the task up with the lowest ground speed to take off for a really strong tailwind so that no flyer can actually start safely. Because you'd be hit flying below stall speeds.
You are a cruel bugger.
Was 170 round speed?
Yeah, 170.
Okay.
It's funny, for some reason, whenever I use the bug wipers on a glider without tips in the wings, every time we walk, I expect it to just go and fall off the end. It looks like it's going to every time. Oh, it's really bad on the Cirrus looks really goofy with the bug wipers for some reason. I think it's because the wings taper weirdly, or they got an odd profile.
Looks like TXA has the problem with setting too much ballast.
Oh, is it the EV?
Yeah, he's an EB and he's getting towed really low.
Yeah, the first time I ran into that, I thought there was something wrong with it. I self-launched and it just couldn't. I was just barely able to break this whole level, just barely above the trees up to full power lead. I'm like, what's going on?
They had a pinch of realism.
Just a pinch.
I remember there was a task down in Andes in South America, and the airfield is like almost 9,000 feet high, and I've been towed with this lawnmower tow plane, and I spun off the tow. This is J.3.
Condor Club had a way of downloading Condor 2 scenery into Condor 3 and converting them instead of having to have Condor 2 installed and do it afterwards. I kind of wanted to play around with some of those sceneries that we don't have yet, and like if these landscape developers are around to update them, they might not ever get updated.
That's a good thing for us, for a lot of these sceneries.
Well, no, I mean like the one I was looking for was it was like a Colorado scenery. I mean, it isn't it. And then there was the I think he's still around, but the Utah, the one around Nephi, Utah. I don't know what the scenery is called, but I think it's just called Nephi. Is that?
Nelfi, something like that.
Well, no, I think the scenery is just called Nephi. That's what it is.
Yeah, I've got that scenery.
One.
But yeah, it hasn't been updated. It hasn't been directly updated for Condor 3. After I uninstalled Condor 2 afterwards, I was like, wait, I probably should have kept it. So I could convert those sceneries.
Mike.
Good luck, guys.
Whenever.
Hey, Greg.
Yeah,
Go.
Is the start line open for you guys already?
It just opened now. Yeah.
Oh, here it's still launching. Server 2. Still like 5 people to launch.
Mike, only 3,500 points.
Huh?
You can land. You beat us 3 times over.
What are you talking about?
You got 3,550 penalty points.
You don't have
Must be thermally right above the
1,560,
starting
yeah?
area.
Damn, John's got 1,560.
Hey, Mike.
Hi there.
John's just trying to be like you, Mike.
Yeah.
But he's got a ways to go.
Everybody wants to be like Mike.
Hell, Mike don't want to be like Mike right now.
I would like to stop. Also patient.
And yeah, I was thermally in the start area, but way high.
So starting guys. Good luck.
Yep.
Hey, Josh.
Danny?
I see you down there.
Yeah. Trying to find what you're climbing in.
Yeah, it took me. I went to like 5 clouds before I found this.
2.3.
Well, now I'm down to 29 points. Jesus.
Come through hot.
Yeah.
What was the start height in meters?
15.
Okay,
I'm gonna go back and try again.
2.5.
Just realized
Over on
there's no cloud
the
above me.
over on the U.S. Soaring server, they were talking about a way to defeat the max ground speed by diving in hot and then crossing the starting area in a almost vertical fashion. Seems a little bit dangerous.
That's difficult to pull off, and you can't start vertically, so you have to cross the line.
Yep.
I don't think there's much advantage in that.
Many ways to fail.
2.5.
a single thermal since I started.
Ah. That time I got 27, and I wasn't that high over.
That's a bummer.
You can't pull up before you cross the line.
I cocked up the start as well, mate. I went for a restart and still managed to do it too fast.
Yeah, that's what happened to me. Did it too fast the first time, went back for a restart, and screwed that up too.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of them days.
They're flying all very dangerous.
Well, it says I started the task, but the LX just, it doesn't, it's not showing me the path.
Hit
That
5
path-
on the number key and then down to, and then hit 5 again to start.
2,
No, it's too
Number
late.
pad.
No, I'm stopped. So that happens sometime, huh?
No, you always have to tell it you started.
You have
I
to
never
confirm
do.
start.
I
You
never
always have to manually start, tell the LX that you've started.
On the LX you do, but not the default PDA.
Yeah, I've been using this for about 5 tasks now, and I haven't done anything when I started. I wonder what's going on. Okay,
I agree with you, Bruce.
Or maybe in
because
the
I'm
wrong view.
experienced the same.
Bruce.
Sometimes you have to start, sometimes you don't.
Maybe in the wrong view.
ICR5?
yeah.
Yeah, I'm flying the LSH.
So, I'm sorry, I'll quit talking in a minute. What are the key combinations again? Can they tell it to
5
start?
on the number pad.
Okay, thanks. And that's right before you go through, or right as you do, or?
After.
You can do that after you start and just to say start task.
Yeah, when you start, it'll pop up a message saying start, and there'll be a start or cancel option.
I just hit the 5 number.
Yeah, it didn't work for me too.
Work for me either when I hit the 5 number.
Yes, that's right.
I'm pissed about the Neo compared to the Venus.
Yeah, but
Oh, there you go.
that worked.
Start, okay.
Really good performance.
Conrad, you didn't come over here properly. You need to do what I did. Come up behind the ridge so low that I had to pull up and stall over the top of the ridge into this thermal. that's how low I was. Yeah, that's how low I was. I hope this thermal was on the other side of the thermal, and it was. But yeah, I actually had to pull up over the. I was so low, I had to hop over the ridge to get into this.
I'm sorry, how do you scroll down to start once you push the 5?
With 2 on the number pad.
Okay.
I'm not seeing it very well.
I don't know, I may not have it. I don't have a numpad. I mean,
Yeah, my LX is also not going to this part. There's double start.
All started now.
Yeah, I started, but
I'm so alone.
not doing this like that as I should do, this direction.
Which
I think I said okay to the LX late.
Figure out how you got your penalty points in Marburg yesterday, Conrad?
On the start. I was a little bit too fast.
I thought they had the limit set at 250, didn't they?
Yeah, but still I was a little bit too fast.
You can fly faster than that.
Well, but I had I tried to start right at 250 and I got penalty points, so I just went back and started slow.
Me either.
I was so
but
late,
ground
I
speed.
didn't want to waste time and fly with everybody.
Yeah. We were close.
Yes, I know. That was very nice flight. I was competing with you.
Yeah.
That was remarkable how you, after the second turn point, you managed to get height so quickly on this hill.
Yeah, it just worked out.
Because I thought I'd get you because I was like, I don't know, 200-300 meters above you.
Yeah.
And then we came to the same thermal and you was so quickly fast up.
Yeah.
And don't forget the white bugs before leaving the cloud.
Yep. Thanks for the reminder.
I don't see any bugs on my wing.
I think the bugs were set to low, maybe. Although I think it still scales towards the ground, so if you're really down on the sticks, you will get bugs faster anyway. And I was skimming the ground a few minutes ago before I got in this thermal, so.
John, you could fly knife edge, then you cut the box. I'm impressed about the new.
Oh, you're flying in the Neo. Okay.
Yep. The Ventus aren't so much better with this weight.
It's covered and it's working now.
Oh, so I'm glad that I noticed they finally turned the plane icon ring down to the normal level. I was getting really tired of the 20 kilometer or whatever it was set to before.
Was there a big climb back there, Rich?
Yes, it was.
What was it at?
The corner was good.
3.6.
Wow.
The corner was good.
How about you, Josh? What do you got?
That was the best circle there at 6 knots. Looks like it's averaging about 5.8 so far for the whole thermal. Or low 5 knots.
There's a new one right next to us, but I'm just gonna.
They were very nice straight line clouds.
Yeah. It's a better task than others, yep.
0.5.
Ah, brauchst du mir Auto hier.
Oh, you shut up there.
Congrats.
Congrats, man.
Congrats.
Ja, congrats.
Coming back for a restart, Tim?
Yeah.
I'm flying with the Condor flight computer. I'm really missing the Alex 9070.
Christmas?
That's nice.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Congrats.
Congrats, Dennis.
Ja.
This is stronger.
So you guys have flown quite a lot of Condor 3 now, right?
A little bit.
Any of the good guys from Condor 2 who's struggling with Condor 3? Like in the ranking, or is it the same old guys at the top?
I think it changed a little bit.
Well,
New
there's also
guys.
there's so
Also
many
new guys.
Yeah, there's so many new guys flying. It's kind of hard to tell now.
Maybe old cracks, I don't know.
Seems like the good guys are still the good guys to me.
I think it's a little bit more about all teams, also with Alex. At the beginning it was too much information and too much to watch. And slowly I get it now, routined maybe someday with Alex also.
Oh man, I don't know which way they go. There are more clouds off to the right, so it's not like that.
And blue thermal is better, much better. You could fly what you expect and mostly you have something. Thanks.
You gonna make it home, Tim?
I'm not sure. Looks a little bit difficult right now.
I'd say the only thing, mountains seem to be a lot higher to fly in.
Yep. And also when you have, for my opinion, big valleys, and you took a ridge after the first, you have almost nothing there. And there is a little bit from the feeling, I suspected there is more uplift and was literally nothing. So this is new for me.
Yeah. But that is more like you would expect in real life. Maybe not perfect yet because there's no valley wind system yet, but
yeah,
it's much better than before.
No, I think the biggest thing will be does the task setter know what they could do and should not do. we had a task with the frame rate of 10 frames or 15 frames with waves and weather and all options. And maybe if someone will do a video or something like this over what is
Congrats,
recommended
Danny.
and what is not so smart.
Thanks.
Well done, Mike.
All right.
Go,
Hi,
Mike.
J.Albert.
Thank you.
Congrats, guys.
Yeah, for me, from flying, I need less muscles. I thought in Condor 2, I thought I need much more force to get the glider what I will. It's totally different to fly. And as positive feedback also, I think each glider has now another characteristic. You have to learn each glider new.
0.8.
That's Gary.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Congrats, Garrett.
That's good.
Yeah, congrats, guy.
1.2. One point four.
Josh?
Yeah,
That's Josh.
Congrats, Josh. Congrats.
Thank you.
One point five. One point six. One point four. One point one.
That's right.
Thank you.
Congrats.
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 Yeah, no, I'm finding it just takes a little bit more work to get the thermals centered and to pick the right ones.
I'm also finding that.
You have to come to them from wind side
9.
Yes.
and hope you're gonna connect, especially if you're low.
Yep. Small shift, yeah.
you.
1.1. One point two.
Actually, a little mild annoyance is the when you switch between the Hawk Vario and the regular Vario. You have to remember that there's a delay on the regular Vario. You're used to the faster response on that one. And I'm in the ASW20, so it's got the old Vario.
Mm-hmm.
I had to remember that it's not quite as quickly responding, and wind affects it more.
Oh yeah, yeah, but Hawk has no delay, and the normal Vario has delay, like it has in Condor 2.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's when you switch between planes that have it and don't have it, you have to remember that. Oh yeah, I don't have the Hawk Vario right now. I was making that mistake when I first started flying this thing today. I was like, it's like the thermal's not quite where I expect it to be, or I had to pull up. Remember that if it goes up, I've already been in the lift for a moment.
Yeah, that's like in real life. In my own plane, I have Hawk. It's really nice, and then I fly the club gliders, and then more difficult to fight the thermals.
Yeah, no, I all I was referring to is the switching between planes and having to remember. Oh yeah, this is not the Hawk.
Yeah.
Although I guess I have the mechanical Varios have to be really fast, so it's not. I can look at that occasionally. And like centering in the thermal too is turn a little bit sooner, or based on where it is on the graph and everything.
I'm missing my thermal helper in the LX 9070. That's really good.
Can you show how this looks like in the LX 970?
It's the red dots, the circle with the red dots.
I used to have this one in the Condor 3, but now I'm missing them. I don't know why.
Maybe you removed it when you made the new profile or something.
Could be. There's something up.
It's the wind display is what has it. So
Yes,
yeah, the wind
display,
arrows.
yes. I have a wind arrow. I have black dot. And that's it.
Yeah, what is that black dot on the thermal circle?
That's where you should center to. That's a centering indicator.
They should be colored.
No, one of the dots is black.
Oh yeah, one's black, yeah.
Yeah, that's the point where it thinks you should center to.
Oh, really?
Bruce.
Bruce,
Yeah,
when you
that
have
Bruce,
the
it-
indicator that you have centered?
It measures the lift all around the circle, and then it makes a suggestion where it thinks the strongest lift is.
When you know that you have centered, when it's gone. When you know black button have.
Well,
when
it
it's
jumps.
centered.
It will jump around.
Ah, okay. Thanks.
It will constantly try to tell you to optimize the circle. So,
Isn't that where the highest lift you've seen around the circle is?
well, the highest average lift. So it
highest
could be
average.
that there are peaks somewhere, but it tries to look for the best average.
Yeah.
Yeah, play a little bit today with this.
Josh, where have you been?
Hi, Danny.
0.5. One point one.
Thank you. My volume on TeamSpeak is not very good, so sometimes I just don't hear what you're saying.
You can boost it, right?
Yeah, I can use it. It's, if there's more than one person speaking, it's
Somebody had a handy. I hadn't used it for so long. The Windows game bar thing lets you change volume, and it actually keeps its. If you force it and using that, it'll actually keep the Windows mixer for. It can force the volume down on Condor, so I've been using that to keep the volume in Condor.
For understanding weak, is thermal helpful? Did you choose also the information from the other glider in the same thermal?
No.
Not.
Two.
So when 5 pilots are in the same cloud, they have information from 5 pilots, and he did not function like a FLARM.
No.
And took all data and do calculation.
No.
Is this a FLARM function? I saw this once. FLARM turn helper.
2.1.
Never heard of it.
Never. Okay.
I see people trying to fly low along the ridges. It's not working.
Two point one.
certainly won't work once you get past the end of the ridge.
.9.
For your question, Vic, about performing from the pilots,
1.9.
there are 2 or 3 guys which are extremely good in performance.
Okay.
I'm impressed how fast they could adapt and could flying in these new conditions. Very impressive.
Congrats, Conrad.
Thank
you. Congrats.
Congrats, Conrad.
That's John.
Congrats.
2.
Congrats.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
.2.
Josh, you're definitely not taking the shortest route.
No.
2.
I gave up following you. I just kind of fly down the center of you and average you out.
Two point two. Two point one.
Thanks.
Yes.
Yep. Thanks.
2.1.
How to get back the blue text over the sailplanes?
Semicolon.
Semicolon.
Yep.
Nice to have you here today, Robert. That's not too often.
Yeah.
Good to have you.
2.1.
What average climb do you have right now, John?
3.5.
How do you do that?
It's because I use a better flight computer than the LX. I use XE Soar.
I think it's because John flies circles when his Vario beeps.
Yeah.
One.
That's
But,
this
here,
is the
wait.
secret. Okay.
You want the real answer? Flaps. That's probably why.
Gear in.
I'm flying the ASW20, so I do have flaps. That's probably the difference.
So this ASW20 is better climbing than LSA, do you think?
Yes.
Yep.
1.7.
Now I'm flying along a ridge. I don't know where I should fly out. I don't know if I should be to the left. Maybe there'll be ridge lift, or a little bit just center where hopefully I'll catch the thermal from the sun side, because the sun and the wind are totally opposite here.
Yeah, that's the difficult part with north wind.
Maybe I'll move to the left side. Maybe a little bit more lift.
2.4.
Well, I got two guys in front of me. One's doing one thing, one's doing the other thing. I'll watch.
That's weird.
What's there?
Thank you. Congrats, guys.
Congrats.
Congrats.
Congrats, Garrett. Watch out in this thermal. I think CTX is here doing his thing.
Yeah, a lot of pilots come really close. Also, yesterday Marburg Open, I had 2 times which I was close to hit.
There's a big blue gap there.
I get a new cloud to the left here.
1.9.
At the end of the ridge after 10.2.
I see it.
Yeah.
I think I'll take that one because there's quite a crossing ahead.
Yeah, there is.
Well,
2.1.
there's a new cloud there. Norbert just stopped at, but
I'm thinking, John, to go a little bit north and just fly over those hills.
that's exactly what I was doing. Yeah, I started doing that. I saw him stop there for a second. That cloud. I'm like, I'm gonna keep on going to that ridge because the sun on this side, the thermals will be on that side, and the wind from the other direction, the thermals will come up and then blow back over. So there's at least clouds over here.
2. One point 6.
Oh, North Cloud just died anyway, so glad he didn't go there.
F1 just goes straight. Low and straight.
Is that the guy with the website Fox One?
Not sure.
There's a glider pilot with a website called, I think it's called Fox One. I haven't actually visited it, but he had a YouTube instruction on, maybe it was on the Alexa, I can't remember.
Nothing here. Oof. Will these next one work? Oh god, I keep on going to these here because.
So were you saying the ASW-20 is the better plane for these kind of tasks?
Oh no, he's saying the ASW-20 climbs better than the LS-8 because it's got flaps.
Oh.
What's the wing loading of the 20 when it's full now?
50.
Okay. Same as the LS. Testing.
Testing.
Congrats.
Get center on this thing because it's coming up one side and blowing back.
Did you make it back, Tim?
Yeah, I think so. Just in
You think
time.
so? Got 4 minutes to be sure.
detour, but it didn't bring me anything. Damn it.
Yeah, I went off to the right and found a new cloud, but it's a bit of a detour.
Yeah, I went left. That's two nice cloud-looking clouds.
Congrats,
and
Richard.
That's a good time.
Congrats.
Looked a little bit wild to fly into the lee of that set of terrain.
Yeah. Not that clever.
I heard that you guys were going to make that that blue tab on the right cape of the Vario speed to fly here in the future. Is that true?
Yep. Yeah, you can choose.
Well, I'll be really waiting for that one. Excited about that one.
Can you explain me a little bit about this Vario as well? Because what I'm doing right now is just trying to follow red arrow, blue arrow. Is that what I'm supposed to do?
What do you mean?
I mean on the Vario, speed to fly, with my upgraded setup. I tried to follow blue arrow with my red arrow.
No, the blue arrow is a hawk.
It's a hawk, it's average.
Yeah.
It's calculated.
No, it's compensated.
No, it's the blue one's always just your real time lift right now. From the hawk rear, it's not averaged or anything.
It's light blue, and then there's a dark blue on the outside. So you
how
want
the best to find the speed to fly? Because the speed to fly on the LX right now is fixed.
If you hit the right control keys, which is speed to fly mode, the red arrow will tell you speed up or slow down.
Okay, so this when the
the speed to fly tape. If you put that in your screen, it'll work too.
But
and it's changing.
Yeah, it's changing. Not the
Switch
speed to
off the
fly,
sound.
but I'm saying the tape, not the window, but the tape.
The tape. Oh, okay.
Okay, the little. If we're talking about just in the Vario, not the LX nav or anything. Yeah, there's a little blue speed to fly thing on the airspeed gauge there, but that's just still air. If you want the dolphin speed for if you're in lift or sink, you have to switch to cruise mode. Then the audio tone and the red arrow will show you the speed up or slow down.
Yeah, I was talking about the LX, and you can stick a tape in there until our Condor friends get that blue thing in the tape to work. Or you can use the right control.
I always use the speed to fly variation on Condor 2. It seems like nobody ever used it for some reason. But if I'm cruising, I always switch to that because that way I don't have to listen to the Vario beeping.
I like it to sniff for thermals. That's why I don't like the right control. I like to keep the Vario going.
Yeah, I hate flying speed to fly.
Me too.
But
if
I suspect there's going to be a thermal, yes, I would switch back to the regular, which is why I do miss having the speed to fly little chevrons. If I see like a cloud, I switch over to the regular again.
Yeah, it works well now. The chevrons we have to implement it back.
What chevrons are you talking about?
That's the speed to flight arrow on the Vario.
Instead of the speed tape, you get the chevrons to show you to fly faster or slower.
I got a question for you on the standard PDA in thermaling mode. There are two. There's a thermal average in the upper
Yeah.
right, and then there's a
The
something
bottom
in
left
the
one.
in the bottom left. What's the
Yeah, it's the
difference
last
in
four
the two?
thermal average.
The what?
The last four thermals average.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
And the top right one is your current thermal average.
Which one is the last four?
The bottom left.
T4F.
Yeah, the bottom left one, the right one is your last 4 climbs, and the top right is your current one.
Oh, you're talking about the standard PDA.
Yeah.
Oh,
And they're color coded too.
Make final glide.
Come on, let's move.
Look for tall building. Go into the lobby and press the button.
hey, we come in the LX.
That's good.
Yep. That's good. In the LX, they've got a little thing that tells you your arrival and what McCready you're at. But then there's these little lines next to it, like a little stack of lines. What's that?
Yeah, no clue. You have to look at it in the manual. I never understood that indicator.
Okay.
So
There's
again,
something. Manuel said it was really
Press
good
John.
and important, and I
Conrad.
couldn't get it.
Yeah,
it's
I don't get it either.
Yeah, it's like a percentage above or below final glide or something like that. It's weird.
It made it sound
Yeah.
like something really important.
Yeah, XC Store has like a similar gauge, but it just literally shows, meters above final glide for McCready 0 and your current McCready, so you didn't know if should I just go to final glide now, or should I keep on going faster or whatever.
Gerd, hallo.
Yeah, was under you, under the cloud, but catch it. In the knee.
Schaffst du's?
Nein. Ich sag, eben unter der Wolke war ich bei dir, aber ich
Ja.
hab's nicht gekriegt. Weil ich da im Lee war. Ich musste rüberspringen und war direkt
Dieser
unter dir.
CTX kam mir auch wieder in die Quere irgendwie. Ein paar Millimeter an mir vorbei. Unglaublich.
Don't worry, there's a 600 minimum on the turn point before the finish.
Right.
Na schade, lief eigentlich gar nicht schön.
Congrats, week.
Ja,
Thank you.
hast schön aufgeholt.
Ja,
Wenn
ich
so
hatte auch
tief
einen
holst du
guten
dich nicht
Speed,
mehr hoch da.
also, wie gesagt, eine Wolke da, dann habe ich nicht gekriegt, die alle da geklappt haben.
Ja. Ja, aber ich kann mit diesen Ventus mithalten, mit der Neo, ist Wahnsinn. Hätte nicht gedacht.
Congrats.
Thanks.
Congrats.
For Tim, you got started again. Congratulations on
Yeah.
that. It was a struggle and a half.
Yeah, it was a struggle.
It took you an hour.
That's dedication.
1 point.
And now flying all alone.
Me
He
too.
really doesn't like the flarm to go off.
Oh no, XRs. Yeah, he's not going to be getting anywhere.
I think he's gonna land there.
2.2.
Oh yeah, him and 09X are both landing at the airport up there.
4.
Die eine Querschnitt-Map, Gerd, die hat mir geholfen. Den Ridge anfliegen.
2.4.
Wenn du auf McCready nicht sicher bist, ob du den Ridge erreichst, kannst du da mit dieser Querschnitt-Map und reinzoomen. Und dann siehst du, ob du drüber ankommst oder nicht.
Ja, ich bin ja drüber gekommen.
Und nicht erreicht.
Nee, ich war zu tief für die Cloud. Bin aber über das Ridge gekommen.
Okay.
Das war ja das Ärgerliche. Ich war direkt unter dir, aber wahrscheinlich 20 Meter zu tief.
Okay.
Where's Brian?
Thank you.
Nice.
Congrats.
How the hell did Josh do that? Josh Mayes. He was like 500 meters lower and now he just keeps going.
Low and fast.
Yeah.
As ever.
2.2.
Amazing. I don't know if he can still make it. If he can make it to the finish, but
Yeah, my fault was following the other guys to the terminal in the lee. So I go straight to the waypoint. I had a better chance because I had enough height. So shit happens. I landed.
Oh, sorry again.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Is that like
Sorry, Gerd.
is that like 4 times in a row, Gerd?
Yeah, could be.
It's not that we counting.
2.4.
Sorry, dude.
I'm fine. Yeah, good final, guys.
Richard.
That's Richard. Zoko.
Yeah. Talk about why you're have a good evening.
Yeah, thank you.
Where's the airport? Oh, there it is. What's the arrival, mate?
500 at the end.
It's 600 for the turn point before and 500 to finish.
Okay. We've got safety margin and risk factors.
Bruce.
You guys.
fastest one so far, 153 here on the server.
I'm just here, 150.7. Well done, Richard.
Thank you.
Wow, Richard.
Congrats.
Yeah, wow, congrats.
Yeah,
Really nice.
Congrats.
Congrats.
What's your speed, Richard?
I don't know, I haven't looked yet. I'm just about to learn that.
150.7.
Okay.
Nice, well done.
So I must give some thanks to November Oscar India for he was in front of me most of the way.
There's also slow pilot, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
2.3.
Yeah, I'm sure he's very happy that he led you most of the way and he came in second.
Yeah.
Oh, my final glide is going terrible.
5.
You're still in the air.
Yeah, but I lost like 300 meters on the final glide.
Well, that means I'll add 300 meters to my final glide.
Yeah, I'm glad I did, because now I'm at 0 exactly.
2.5.
Well done, Josh.
Good Josh.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Congrats, Josh.
Congrats.
Yeah, my phone gliders are rooting slowly too. There's a little bit of lift there.
Unfortunately, my
Well done, Condor.
I can't send a message because
They changed frequency.
Josh Mayers didn't make it. Landed out just before the finish.
So that answers your question. Did everybody adapt to Condor 3?
Nope.
Nope. Still learning. It's a little bit frustrating because
Gonna be fast.
we kind of used to it in Condor 2 to push. Here you have to fly really conservative and stay high. So
That's what I
it
told
needs
you
a little
guys like half a
adjustment.
year ago, right?
Exactly.
Yes, you did.
Yeah. And like in real life, you can't do the same as you did in Condor 2.
Yep. Richard's gonna get us all.
Oh.
Rich, I'm sorry.
No, I've got penalty points.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
330
still
goes.
are fast enough.
Yeah, 330 is a little bit faster. And has less penalty points.
Rich has been right at the top for the last couple of weeks.
Congrats. Very nice.
Thank you. Yeah, penalty points are going to really hurt me though.
Oh, but still.
The LS8. Wow. Well done.
That's an interesting rock formation there, isn't it?
yeah.
Oh, they are. Yeah. Oh, they update that for Condor3.
I finished as well, 154.2.
Flying with.
The fastest JS3 is a 155.9 here.
Yeah, so I'm slightly slower than that.
And 330 just took the whole thing with the LS8 at 154.
150 with the LS8. Wow.
151.4 with one penalty.
Wow, that's incredible.
Well, the LS8 with 50 wing loading has been winning consistently. Tchin.
That's the greatest, Mike.
Well, that's a small finish target, isn't it?
Not very big.
Thomas Mayer's coming in 159 here with the JS3.
The 155.9 is only 980 points. So it'll be interesting. That's Mike.
That's Mike.
Oh, that's Mike.
Congrats.
Congrats, everybody.
Congrats.
That's
Thank
Mike.
Thanks.
Two point three. Two point seven.
Yeah, those 9 penalty points suck.
Yep.
9?
You're still in
I
second
got
place.
27.
Yeah, I cocked up the start this time, Mike. I've been getting it right so far, but I cocked it up. I cocked it up the first time, went back for restart, cocked it up again. But not as badly as the first time, so I thought, oh, sorry, I'll go.
Yeah, I'm getting better at doing that. I can go back further and then kind of gradually let it go build. Let my altitude decrease until it's getting there, and then turn the brakes off and let it speed up, and then kind of feather the brakes. And it takes a bit of learning to do that.
Yeah, so I've been getting it right so far, but today I just couldn't do it. If you bait me, I couldn't do it right, I think.
I think it's fairly straightforward when you've got the turn helper on. But if you're trying to do it without that, it's very tricky.
Yeah, I generally don't use the turbo. Another thing. Also, like today we had tailwind, so you're having to start at a lower airspeed than you would have if you had a headwind. So that makes it different every time.
Well, the nice thing is they've got the start point moving to where the nose of the gliders comes across, so the VMG is a good speed. You know, it's a good ground speed. On the standard PDA.
But the standard PDA does have the ground speed though.
It does.
Is it possible
It has
to
the ground
manipulate
speed
the
for
standard
VMG.
PDA?
It also has just straight ground speed. On the I page in the bottom center, it's ground speed.
Yes, that's what I use for the start. So I've been juggling it pretty well, but yeah, it's good. Yeah, cocked up today.
Well, I tried installing, there's a new version of Como Map and Cotasa, and I tried installing it before and couldn't get it to work, so that's the first time I've used the PDA for the start.
Yeah, I like that Cotasa gives you ground speed as well.
Yeah.
Guys,
He put
I have
out
to
a
go
brand
for
new
dinner.
version
Bye-bye.
yesterday. So.
Bye-bye.
See you, Vic.
See you, Vic.
Bye-bye.
Take care, mate.
See you.
Bye-bye.
Enjoy your dinner.
User disconnected from your channel.
Yeah, me too. I just heard my wife come in, so see you guys next time.
See you.
Yeah,
See you,
bye-bye.
Richard. Have a good evening, mate. Take care.
Yeah.
See you.
Bye bye, Richard.
I do like this LSA. Like you say, it's a lot more competitive now with the restricted wing loading tasks.
Much more
yeah,
better,
yeah.
And also interesting to fly with Windows, you have a chance.
Less confusing with the flaps. Ventus, the flap setting to -2 is so short.
Yep.
Sometimes very difficult.
Have the same issue.
That's okay.
I play with the flat lever when I'm flying the LSA. It just gives me something to do while I'm filming.
Hey, so if anyone's on the ground now, do you think if you go to external view, move your camera? There's a bunch of solar panels out there to the. You can see where they're at. They're up on the hills. Are those pylons all pink, transparent and pink to you? There's a bunch of pyro pylons over there by those solar panels that are pink on my end.
Where are you looking, John?
On the external view, there's a up on the hill. You pull it up, you can see it. There's a hill covered with solar. There's a solar power farm up there top of the hill. If you look at if you zoom in closer to it, there's pylons all along it. Some of the pylons are normal, and there's a bunch of translucent pink pyro pylons.
Yeah, they are not finished with this map. It's a 0.55 map.
Okay, gents, are we going to?
So I go also.
See you, Conrad.
Yeah.
Nice
See you,
flight.
Conrad. Take care, mate.
Bye, Conrad. Have a good afternoon or evening.
See you guys, thanks.
Them solar panels look alright to me, John.
No,
I'm
no,
looking at the right place.
It's not the panels themselves. It's the power pylons. There's a power lines that go over there that on my end are translucent pink power lines.
They look a bit pink. I'll give you that. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's the sun on them. That's what it is.
So it's like the textures are missing for them. Some of them, there's other set lines over there that are fine that look normal. Those are pink. I first noticed this over at Battery Gas. There's a power line that literally goes out.
0.9.
There's like a disconnected power line on the pylons that hangs out over the airport across the entire valley, which looks really funny.
Well, I gotta
See y'all
get
next
going,
time.
everybody. Everybody have a good afternoon and evening. Enjoyed the flight. We'll see you all tomorrow. Have a great afternoon and evening. And good luck to those still flying.
See you, Mike.
Thanks, Mike.
Thank you.
Take care.
See you,
Yeah,
Mike.
Mike.
User disconnected
Hope
from
you're
your
off as
channel.
well. Thank you for flight. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Cheers,
Yes, sir.
Take care, mate. Have a good
Yeah.
evening.
Two point eight. Two point nine.
Yep, that's a.
How's it going, Tim?
I'm about to turn first turn point, so don't wait up.
I'm impressed that you actually made it back and got high enough to start.
Yeah.
You're off. Fly back and see if I can catch you.
2.7.
Not.
Two point nine.
That's Josh.
Got Josh.
That's Bruce.
Spruce.
Boy, you know, my LX kind of doesn't keep up. It lags a little bit. And on the finish, you can really get caught not being up high enough before you go over.
I don't think it refreshes very quickly. I think it's only 1 time a second.
Right.
Yeah.
And you better be careful on finish. I would have got caught there if I didn't have extra. Just jumped at the end.
But you do have an altimeter on your.
Next.
Right. But I didn't know I had to be high yet. The line wasn't there yet. But I was at the line. It's just the LX didn't tell me that. So you guys gotta know that you gotta get up high a little early.
I use a DDH.
Yeah, but aren't you normally coming in DDH negative? And you pull up at the end?
Yeah, but I don't pull up until I'm really, really close to the line.
Well, that's my point. LX isn't telling me correctly how close I am to the line.
But what about your distance to go? That should show you.
I gotta go. I thought I heard a noise
That's
outside
true.
my landlord's here.
John, take
Bring it.
care, mate.
Replacing the screen door in the front door. Take it easy.
I think my place is safe until Tim gets here. Then he's probably going to thrash us all.
Doesn't look like the
No.
penalty for a future.
My average speed is quite low.
I think we're all
80
quite low to start with, Tim.
Yeah, it comes up.
87 kilometers per hour.
We've only got 138 kilometres to go, so you've got plenty of time to make up that speed.
This error getting it says cannot make a visible window modal.
Oh, Kyle,
that one
they
before.
are only joinable
neither.
for 20 minutes.
Cannot make a visible window modal. MODAL.
Is that error in Condor?
Yep.
After I went over it, this thing it marks those waypoints so tough to see. Oh, there.
It's right by the pole.
I gotta turn that on. Okay, yeah, that's a good one. I'm probably gonna have to land out over here now that I flew off into Oblivia.
It's on a little bit of sort of a plateau.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be up there. Yeah, ain't happening for me.
Yeah, you're at tad low, aren't you? A nice flat area off to your right.
I'll just take this. Gonna go four-wheeling.
If you roll down the hill, there might be a pub there.
Yeah. Yeah, it stopped right here, actually.
Distracting sound we have. It sounds like somebody's trying to break into the front door. Because, like I said, the landlord's changing the screen door. He's sitting down there, that's the door, unscrewing things.
One of your neighbours, maybe?
No. It's my landlord. No, he's changing the screen door
Oh, right.
on our front door. So he's saying he doesn't need to come in or anything to do it. So he's just the door, the inside door shut. He's doing the screen door. Sounds like there's somebody outside the front door because they are.
What happened to Gary?
He just got low, I think, and then couldn't catch anything, and just got too low, landed out.
He pushed too hard.
Yeah, I saw him quite low on the third leg.
I wouldn't even say pushing too hard. A couple days ago, several days in a row, I just got bad luck. It's more like it's not pushing too hard. It's not knowing. It's not slowing down soon enough. Basically, it's okay to push, but at some point you need to go like. Unless I really want to land out, I need to go really slow and then make it to the next cloud, because that's what was happening to me. I was like, it's figuring out when to switch from flying fast to flying slow if things don't work right. It's a lot different because, well, also like
Well, everyone,
start.
I'm off. Enjoy the rest of your day. See you all next time.
See you, Josh. Have a good day, mate. Take care.
I mean, I almost didn't make it really at just halfway in the first leg. Every cloud didn't have anything, and then there was a cloud over a ridge. I'm like, okay, the sun's on the other side. It's got to be coming up off the backside of that ridge. So I did a pull up over the back of the ridge into the thermal, and it was right there. So I kind of get a decent thermal, literally just off the ground.
I did the same as you and Dennis. I went to that ridge and flew along that ridge and just dove in through the cloud street there. So I did stop a couple of times for thermals, but I could be more selective about where I stopped.
That's the thing, if you get low, then you don't have selection. And you could be in a real dog.
That's one of the things I found with this Condor 3. It pays to fly a bit slow and stay high. Especially that task yesterday with that weak front moving through.
I just really like this. I didn't like that ridge all the time.
No, this is much more challenging. You have to think a lot more about what you're going to do.
And it's more real, is what I'm being told by people.
Yeah, we're flying at speeds more like you would in real life. The speeds we used to fly in Condor 2 weren't realistic. You notice on your airspeed indicator you got that yellow arc.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean the fact that we were always flying through strong turbulence, ignoring the rough airspeed?
Exactly, yeah.
I mean, normally you don't want to stress your plane, kind of thing.
Yeah. If you're flying in the yellow arc, you only do that in smooth air.
Oh.
Don't belt along a ridge in that yellow arc.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't go on the ridge. Yeah. We're going 280.
About the only time you probably fly in the yellow arc in real life is maybe in waves where it's super smooth.
Yeah.
It's funny, if you set your profiles up in XC-Sort, it actually, you can tell it what your rough airspeed is, and then it will basically not recommend you set it and you set it pretty high enough to fly above it. So basically, in real life, you probably don't want to be flying that fast, so it'll say, hey, you can go fog glide now, and you'll just be flying at rough airspeed instead of letting you go all up to V and E.
I tend to fly these sort of tasks with moderate missions that I tend to fly a pretty low and McGreedy setting.
Yeah, I think I should have actually been flying this. I should have been going a bit slower. I think I was just going by the auto McGreedy on XC-Sort because it was just based on the average of the thermals, but I probably should have been flying a bit slower than that. I probably would have kept my height better on underneath the cloud street and stuff.
I was 2.5.
I was 1.5.
Yeah. I was at 3. 3.1. Well, that was the averages of the thermals I was getting. I mean, it was kind of going up. It was 2.8. It was between 3.1 and 2.8, and yeah, I think it probably should have been going a little slower, but
Well, I was flying McCready 1.5 and probably halfway to the third turn point, I got final glide to the finish, and I just let that creep up, and then I put the McCready up then. In fact, I probably hung on too long because I ended up with McCready 5.
Yeah, me too. Which means we should have been going faster, right?
Yeah, I should have speeded up, but yeah.
If you're going VNE at the end, that means you probably should have been going faster earlier.
well, no. If you're going VNE at the end, that also means that you had enough safety margin if you ran into a bunch of sink that you didn't expect.
The other thing too is you've got to take the terrain into account. That the DDH might say you can make it, but you look ahead and see there's hills in the way. You got to think about what you're going to do about that.
Yeah, like I said, also if there's more sink than you expected, if you're flying at McCready 0, for example, and then suddenly you run a little bit of sink, now you are below final glide. And if you were at McCready like 3, and then you ran some sink, we can still slow down and keep a final glide. So you don't want to try to cut too close.
No.
Yeah, I like it. I like it when you have to think about that. I was talking about that the other day, and they were going, yeah, well, you got the high minimum because you're flying over the city and all that. And I'm like, well, okay, in real life and all that, I guess. But I think it's nice that people plan for the city and plan for the hills and stuff, but they take it out of they kind of give you a break when they raise up the finish for you real high.
Yeah.
Sorry, John. I was going to say the other thing is now in Condor 3 we actually get sync between the thermals, whereas in Condor 2 we didn't. Once you fly between thermals, it was pretty much still air. Whereas now you can get quite sort of areas of quite bad sync.
Yeah, I think the stronger the thermal activity is, the more stronger the thermals are, the more the sink is everywhere to balance the airflow. So, air mass. So if there's I've been definitely noticing that, like on this last final glide there, that your final glide degrades. So you don't want to be cutting it too close.
I mean, I came in at minus 150 before in Condor 2 and pulled.
One thing you do in LXM, right? But in LXM, you can set a safety McCready value, and it will automatic, like for your where it shows you what your glide range is, it'll automatically kind of give you an extra safety value. You can set in the QNH and res section in the setup. There's a safety MC offset you can put in, which means that basically it adds that to your McCready value for figuring safety over terrain and stuff like that. So it makes it a little bit less likely that you'll end up being too out of luck if you have a little bit of bad sync or something. I think the default's to 1.5 meters per second. That's separate from the safety.
1.3.
Yeah, I've been tending to keep a bit in hand on the final glide, and just speed up a little bit more on the very last bit. Like I say, keep a bit in hand.
Yeah, I've been conservative too, because we'll learn over time more. We're still learning.
But you're asking about those arrows here. Look at the manual.
Oh, the things next, little chevron things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what the heck. I started reading it, and it's this is real important, and it's like what? And I went on.
Okay, that is the final glide symbol. Is what it's called.
9.
Okay, the bottom number shows your predicted arrival altitude.
Yeah, that's clear.
Okay, let's see.
Freeways above that, but then they got those little lines next to it. What the heck are all those?
Yeah,
they never do anything. They're always the same.
Okay, no, chevrons show the position relative to the required glide path in percent. So one arrow means 5% above or below final glide.
Well, I don't ever see them change. Have you, Rich?
Don't use the LX.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I finally gave in with the penalty zones. I just had to.
No, I find the standard flight computers works for me.
It's really nice. But I just, the penalty zone thing was too much for me. I guess you figured that out, but boy, LX, that really takes care of me on penalty zones. And the side view, I'm always checking it. And I kind of turn one way or the other way, and I'm scanning the horizon, kind of, you know, and penalty zones come into view on the side view and go away, and you kind of, you know, okay, you know. You like that. I'm all turned off here, didn't matter, but Marburg, not so. At Marburg the other day.
I probably will switch over to the LX at some point, but I'm just still getting to grips with actually flying in Condor 3 at the moment.
Well, today it didn't matter. I mean, it's a perfectly good PDA for today. But, you know, I'm one that's simple. Keep it simple. Less chance stuff to go wrong. Less stuff to think about. But I finally went over. If I went over, I mean, I kind of like it actually. I'm getting to really like this LX. So
2.3.
So I don't know. That's some feedback.
Yeah, I probably will switch over to it at some point, but yeah, I'm not in a great rush to do it. The flight computer's working out pretty well for me at the moment.
The maps suck. The maps, that's really bad.
Yeah, I don't know why the maps are like the
Why
map.
do they have to?
Yeah, the maps on on XE Source are so much nicer than the ones on Alex tab. I'm not really sure why the maps are.
Why don't they look like Condor map?
Okay, well the Condor map is actually technically you should be able to load the Condor map into it because it's it can't actually use images for maps. The Condor map is just a picture. It's literally just a picture. The map in LX nav is not a picture. It's actually rendered, generated using elevation data and stuff. So it's displaying stuff totally differently than how the Condor PDA works.
Yeah, the map in the standard flight computer is not brilliant.
Well, the standard one is much better than this. I mean, the standard one has got the DGT's map, which is way better than this. LX. I even loaded the high resolution quote-unquote one.
Well, I mean, I think it does. Now, is there a setting to show it? It can shade the terrain based on the wind and everything, but it doesn't seem to do very much.
Yeah, I don't like it when it starts shading stuff. I start losing. I can't see things because it's covering it up.
Oh no, I'm not talking about that. Basically, the way the way the hills are hill shading means like it looks like sun shining on the hill on the map, so you can see I think I'm not sure if it uses wind or not for that. Like I said, on XE I can have it set to use the sun direction or the wind direction or nothing. And right now I'm using sun direction so I can see which slopes will have the sun shining on them for thermals.
Yeah. Interesting.
But that glide range thing, you can change what that looks like. You can change the transparency and the color of that so that it's not nearly as weird looking. I don't know why they picked that really opaque blue color for the glide range.
But you're saying there's a little black line at the top that moves up and down depending on how your situation or something? Because I never really saw that change at all.
Black line?
All the chevrons.
Well, the chevrons the chevrons show you're 5%. Each one's like 5% above or below the glide. I think it's just for final glide.
It just never changed though.
It probably does change when you're getting close to final glide.
Turn point.
Well, I've got a number. You know, it gives you a number. So the beauty of it, you can customize all this stuff. I can turn that part off probably if I wanted to.
Yeah.
I mean, I just love it. I mean, I can change stuff all over the place, and you just got to learn it.
Like today, again, I didn't bother with the Como map because there was no significant mountains that were going to cause a problem. But when you've got in normal mountains terrain, I like Como map. That gives me a lot more information.
Tim is at 80 still. He's going slow. Slow, Tim.
Yeah, I'm quite slow.
You will speed up. But
I don't think they have some way of getting the farm data out of Condor into like XSOR, because there's a standard format for exporting for sending farm over serial. That'd be kind of cool.
guys, I'm going to check out. I wish you luck, Tim.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Bruce. Have a nice day and evening, and see you tomorrow.
Yeah, man.
See you, Bruce.
Task yesterday offline, and thought I'd go flying in the mountains, and accidentally ended up I didn't set the cloud bases up high enough, so the mountains and the turn points were all in the clouds. And I was flying the GS-121, so I did actually manage to do it all, but circling in clouds next to mountains is probably not a recommended thing.
Nope.
It quickly changed from a relaxing, just enjoy a flight. We're flying around the mountains to a will I survive task. And I had turbulence turned up to moderate and thermal too, so circling in a turbulent cloud next to the mountain.
just sitting here on the runway at the moment, looking up at the sky and watching the clouds dissolve and form and drift across the sky. It's quite interesting.
Yeah.
I need to do a time lapse. I did that. I made a couple of time lapses a long time ago for Condor 2. I haven't actually done that with Condor 3 yet.
Yeah.
It's amazing how quickly they dissolve the clouds when they start to go.
Well, I mean, there is that one with the, I think it's with the flatland thermals or the hills. Sometimes it will just go poof and disappear or something. With time lapse I took a while back, a year ago. A couple of clouds that about halfway through, you get a couple of them that just do the thing. The thermal turns off and the cloud just evaporates into the thing, and then a new cloud builds up next to it. Okay, good luck, Tim. I'm gonna get off.
Thank you, John, and I wish you a nice day and evening. See ya.
See you, John. Take care, mate. Have a good day.
.6. .9. .4. .7. 2.5.
You're moving right along there, Tim.
Yeah. Hopefully I have final glide now.
Oh yeah, you're looking good.
waypoint.
Congrats, Tim.
Thank you.
Congrats, Tim. That was a long, lonely flight for you.
Yeah, it was. Thanks for waiting.
Hey, no problem.
No problem. Couldn't leave you out there on your own.
Tak, Peter. Merci, Jeff.
Nicely done, Tim.
Thank
Good
you.
job.
Yeah, I'll say bye as well. It's been a long task for me.
Yep, it was. Have a good day, guys.
You too. Bye-bye.
See you guys later. Well done, Tim.
Thank you. And you too. Very nice.
Thank you. See you tomorrow, mate. Take care.
User disconnected from your channel. Disconnected.